Hello, my beautiful beauties and my wonderful lovelies. A pleasant morning to every person here. All right, my beautiful people, let me get into it quickly now. Listen to me. Sometimes we're in some relationships. Before I get into that, let me just give a sort of a backstory. I surf the internet, and I surf TikTok, and you listen to, other vloggers, and you see blogs and, all of these wonderful things. And, they'll tell you, leave the man because he's toxic. Leave the woman because she's toxic. Just on the periphery. I'm not saying that. I'm not playing down narcissism, and I'm not playing down bad relationships and abuse and all of these things, or the vitriol. Don't get me wrong. But let me tell you something, people. Sometimes you end up jumping from the frying pan, the hot frying pan, into the fire, the raw fire. Because people are people. There's a scripture that says, none is good, no, not one. Even us. You know that even you as an individual, you may be good, you may be upstanding, and you have your standards and you have your principles, and your heart can get cold on you. Have you ever noticed sometimes without you may not even be in a bad mood, You're just pensive, you're just in thought, maybe about your life, what is happening presently, what you want to do in the next few years. And you find your thoughts, some negative things come over you, especially if you start to think about people who have wronged you falsely. Or when you think about people who you consider wicked and your thoughts become similar. Think about it, people. And your heart becomes cold. Or sometimes you hear of like mass shootings, and when you see the individual who committed the crime, he said, it cannot be that individual. No, it's impossible. For those who may know them. And so I've seen them in cases where people have bullied them or treated them badly, and they've retorted with something good, and they have not responded, and all kinds of things, because there's that side to us that can get evil and wicked. We're born in sin and shaped in iniquity. No, do not get me wrong. If somebody decides to remain toxic in whichever form, then I would not encourage you to get in relationship with that individual. Be it a friendship or romantic sexual marriage, those things. You wouldn't keep malice, as in never speak to them. But you know that you would not probably befriend them because you don't want that toxicity to run on you. But outside of that, my beautiful people, what I'm really saying is, if you have a relationship where the glass is maybe even quarter full or half full, see if you can get it up. So in other words, work at it. A lady said to me she was married for 50 odd years, the first 20 years. And if you saw that lady, you'd never believe. Was hell. And the most of the marriage was great. Thank God it was the latter part of it. Because she had to work at it. So sometimes you have to work at your marriages and your relationships. All right? Because you might end up jumping out of the frying pan into the fire. Follow me on TikTok. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share this so it can help others.